Hey guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Capricorn. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Capricorn, these messages are for you. This can also apply if you have Capricorn as your 7th house. Now also I'm doing things a little different for the Venus series. I'm going to do one section for the singles and the other section for couples, so two separate mini reads. So first I'm starting off focusing on messages for singles for the month of October 2019. Okay, so we have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Ace of Wands. Then we have the King of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. So you guys look like you're going to have an opportunity to choose between two different people. Since you're single, we have a water sign and maybe a fire sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, maybe even Gemini. But you do get to decide, it looks like. I feel that you are feeling inspired. You're feeling motivated. You are feeling optimistic overall about, your fate in October. And I feel too that you are just kind of at peace. You're feeling calm. You're listening to your intuition. Maybe you feel very tapped in to your higher self. Maybe you've been channeling, trying to call forth your true love, and something works. There's communication, there's contact. So you're making some sort of connection before the month is out. This person is going to be like a twin soul. This is someone who will be a reflection of everything that you consider to be an example of love here. So you may have an opportunity to experience unconditional love through the energy of this person. I feel like there's going to be a strong physical attraction and a strong spiritual attraction, even emotional. Like you guys are tapping into all energies here. This person feels like an extension of yourself, and it is. This is really your higher self. So whatever you've been manifesting, I feel comes into fruition for you. I feel like you're just kind of happy. You're just very excited about what you've accomplished or this connection that you're making. You're going to feel magical. She's looking at that flame that she created in her hand, and it's kind of like, look at what I did. I can't believe I created this. I can't believe this is happening. So I feel like you're going to be very excited about your love life this month. You also may literally be doing some sort of candle magic to attract love, or you're doing something that brings about love. Maybe you do practice some form of spell work or witchcraft, and maybe you made a love bath, or maybe you purchased one and you used it and it's actually working. So there are going to be I feel like your attraction, or you're coming off as being on fire. Like people are going to be coming out the woodworks for you. The only thing that I want to acknowledge that Of course, although with the Lovers coming out that and you are single, the only thing is that if you don't have a choice to make between two people, then the person coming into your life is going to. So you are someone that they could choose, or another person, or maybe they are in a relationship but they're coming out of it. But for the most part, I feel that this is about having that strong connection here with someone who feels like a twin flame. I don't like using that term, but I'm just looking at all the flames on here. Or someone who ignites your fire here. Someone who inspires you creatively, spiritually, and all. Let me just see if I can get some additional information from the Lovers. For some of you, this can be a literal interracial connection that you're making. Or maybe there's an age difference. Or a situation where it's just opposites attract. One of you or both of you definitely has tattoos. Somebody has tattoos on their back. So I feel like this is a situation where the tables are turning or your luck is changing. I just feel like you are this person is part of your fate or part of your destiny. This person may be coming out of a relationship. Those of you that consider yourselves to be a wounded healer, keep that title in mind. You're still always a wounded healer. So be prepared for any type of outcome. Not saying that this is going to be temporary, but just enjoy the moment for what it is. Be open for this relationship to either be short-lived or to go on forever. So just consider both of those possibilities. But this person is part of your journey. I feel like this person has been observing you at a distance and has not said anything, but this person is letting their guards down. Yeah, I even feel that you may know the person coming towards you, like you guys already have history together. You guys just have not been talking, and now all of a sudden they just pop up. They just show up in your life, and you and this person are communicating with each other. So that is the messages that I have for singles. Let's look for couples. All right, those that have Venus in Capricorn that are in relationships, what are the messages for October 2019? All right, so central issue, we have the Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so those of you that are in relationships, something's going on where maybe you are feeling a sense of sadness or rejection, or you are still holding on to the past. You're still, I feel like maybe you still have not let go of something that happened in your past, and it could be affecting your relationship. I don't know if it's a past love interest or just something that happened in your past in general. but you're still holding on to something, still being very stubborn. I feel like you're hiding something. If it's not you, your partner might be hiding something from you. It's like, I know something is wrong, or I know something is off, but they're not telling me about it. Someone might be suffering from some sort of depression, or you may. I'm getting the energy of someone feeling smothered or trapped or stuck. So I don't know if you feel smothered by your partner, or if that's how they feel with you. There's also some sort of mind games or some sort of manipulation going on. I feel like if there are some sort of problems going on in your relationship, you're not talking about it. Maybe your friends are wanting to help you. I feel like something's going on where you're being made to feel that you have no other choice. You may be feeling helpless. Now, I'm looking at the devil in the mirror. It does make me feel like someone may be practicing some sort of mirror magic for trying to control the other person. Also, because of this mirror, the person that you're with, I feel like, is a reflection of your shadow side. This person may be trying to make you aware of your hidden desires, your negative traits. I really feel like there's a need for you to remove the blinders, because you may be in denial about this. I know a lot of people don't like to hear stuff like that, but I'm always real big on taking ownership and not pointing the finger and saying, you know, oh, it's their fault. That, you know, whenever I'm finding myself in a negative situation, I say, why is this happening? What is it about me, or what's going on within myself that I am not recognizing that's making me go through this, you know? So I feel like something's going on where you are needing to take a look in the mirror, you know, instead of pointing a finger or feeling like the victim here. There's a need for you to take your power back from this relationship. Maybe you've just given away your power to somebody. Maybe you are dealing with someone who's a narcissist. And those, it's funny because those of you that are single, I feel that I know you guys are probably watching both readings, but it's funny because, you know, in the singles where the lovers was, the devil is here. So the lovers is usually like a reflection of that unconditional love, whereas the devil is a reflection of fears and a fear-based relationship. So maybe you are stuck in some sort of fear-based relationship. Now, also what's kind of tricky is that, okay, so the ones that are single, well, obviously you are making some sort of love connection, so you won't be single anymore, but look what the relationship transforms into. Something starts off very beautiful, and then you come to the realization that you've been trapped. You've gotten to a relationship that is here as a lesson to show you a reflection of first your beautiful side, now your shadow side, the things that need to be healing. Maybe you are realizing that you've been very controlling or possessive with other people around you, or maybe you're just realizing that is a bad quality or a flaw of yours. So, you know, open up your eyes. Don't try your best to look at this as a lesson. Now, I'm not telling you, because you guys a lot of times, like, my messages still go over your heads for whatever reason. I'm never advising someone to stay in an abusive relationship. I'm not ever telling you to, you know, if someone's physically beating you, to stay there, or even if they're verbally abusing you, you know, there needs to come to a point in time where you have to get out some type of way. You know, there are ways out, but the Eight of Swords is telling you that it's not a way out. The Eight of Swords is just your imagination. It is you crippling yourself with your own thoughts. So there's a need for you to transform your thoughts and get out of this way of thinking. It looks like you've tangled yourself up in your own web here. So I feel like if you feel that you are suffocating, that you really need to find a way to get out. I know you guys might be like, I'm not going to a shelter, but if that's your only option out, then so be it. You know, you have to do what you have to do to get yourself out of this situation. On a scary note, yes, I would be careful. Something about this person looks like they have the ability to strangle. It might just be, you know, it might not be literal, but it also could be. You know, don't stay with someone who's trying to strangle you, who's putting their hands on you, you know, for control issues. So someone may be abusing their privilege some type of way. They're abusing their powers to try to keep or control you. And, you know, just because you're attracted to this person, just because the sex is good with this person, doesn't mean that you have to stick around for that. Acknowledge that you've learned some sort of lesson and get out of it if you can. So, yeah, you guys, I just really feel like there's a need for you to really protect yourselves and to get out of any type of situation if you feel like this person is abusive some type of way. But metaphorically, I feel like this is about someone bringing out your shadow side and you wanting to play victim, like you're with a narcissist. But it's like, hey, is there something about you that has been selfish towards your friends or family or other, you know, relationships? So look at yourself, regardless of how negative this person's energy could be. Let me look at, let me actually look at the Eight of Swords here. You guys are really refusing to see the truth. Some of you don't understand your value or your self-worth. You don't know when to let go. You don't know when to move on. You don't know, it's like you know you're in a toxic situation, but you're not doing anything about it. I don't know why you're choosing to hold on to something that isn't any good for you. I'm also getting a situation where you feel like someone else is a soulmate that might be at a distance, but you're choosing to keep yourself away from that person and you're choosing to suffer. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. Stop trying to be a martyr or something. I don't know what you're doing. But I feel like I just needed to just give you some tough love right quick. Stop doing what you're doing in this toxic relationship. So I hope some of these messages resonated. I hope it helps. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.